Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Veronica and today we are doing a review on the Rare Beauty True to Myself Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. This is a request from a really cool sub of mine and her name is Crystal. I will link her down below, and the reason I will do that is because hopefully that'll get her attention. Because she did a request, I wanted to thank her very much. So if she can just reach out and give me her Instagram or something, I have a little surprise for her as a thank you. She can always go to my Instagram and DM me and I will follow through with her. And yeah, thank you so much, Crystal. I really appreciate it so much. Now that that is said, reading the reviews, I did see quite a bit of people saying that the powders were showing up a little darker. On camera, it does show a bit orange or like yellow, but in person, it's pretty even, honestly. So here we go. That is a swatch. And here's another thing. I did do my makeup. I had things to do today. I do have to touch up, so I figured I would just do it right now. The packaging is so cool. It is magnetic. So, and I really like the mirror. I mean, with powders, setting powders or finishing powders, I do tend to use the mirror to disperse the product. So you can kind of see that I just tap off excess. So as pretty as the mirror is, it's going to get trashed a little bit. So bear with me. I'm going to use my Sephora number 79. It's been through it. It is banged up. And yeah, we're going to take off excess. And here we go. This is like hour 4 or 5 of wear. And so some of my oils are peeking through. Today I was like, you know what? I want them to kind of come through so that I could show how much this powder mattifies or smooths or blurs. Really cute. What do you think? I mean, I do have texture and lines, but honestly, up and close in person, this is a pretty good match. This is ivory, and I'm about like a light medium with neutral undertones. I mean, I'm a hodgepodge, but yeah, it is looking pretty good. And it's kind of blurring a little bit of those like smile lines. I mean, I can only do so much. I have oils peeking through all the time, so I'm not going to be too harsh on it. But I do have to say, this powder is looking really good with my skin tone. My nose is probably the part that shows the most. My skin's not looking shiny now, but I'm still able to kind of maintain the soft glow through the powder. I can appreciate that. And let's do a little bit over here. I added the powder right here along the jawline to make sure and accentuate that contour. Now, obviously you can see some rippling in my skin. That's just how my skin is, but this is as sharp as it can get. And if I really want to blend some of that out, I can. But I'm really liking this. I can't make for sure, obviously, conclusion, but I will give it until the very end of the day and we will go from there. Little side note, if you saw my last video, I reviewed quite a bit of the Victoria Beckham beauty line and I wasn't totally sold or convinced on this lip gloss. It's the Posh lip gloss in the shade Bungalow. I am starting to come around. Obviously, do I still think it's expensive? Yes. This is the shade. Really quickly, it's just a little side note. So this is the color. And I have to say, it's so pretty. If you want to splurge, that's great. You know, obviously, we want to treat ourselves every now and then. I think it's really pretty. I was on the fence at the beginning. I started pairing this lip gloss with other lip liners, and it seemed to work better for me. So here I am. I'm going to be using the Benefit Flora tint. And why not? Let's add a little swatch here for you guys. And I usually just use it on the center of my lip just to create a little bit of that nice, kind of like when you eat a sucker. That's kind of what I do. And so then I just separate it or disperse the product. And then why not use what I have on my hand here? I use a tad on my lip and look at that. So pretty. With a neutral kind of eye, it totally works. I mean, it could work with a lot of things. I'm just not very dramatic with my eye looks every now and then, but like, you know, but this is kind of the lip of the week, apparently. I'm going to let this sit, do its thing. I'm gonna come back. Okay, right now it is 4 o'clock here. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna give it 4 or 5 hours of wear, and then I'm going to give you guys a quick little, conclusion as to what I thought about it, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm 2 hours in. It is probably, 15 minutes past 6. I'm noticing that it is not accentuating my texture. It doesn't feel drying. I have combination skin, and you can kind of see a little bit of glowiness around my nose. All the wrinkles are there, but that's just what is. And yeah, it feels nice, and honestly, it hasn't oxidized, so it doesn't look darker on my skin. It is pretty much holding true to color. And yeah, I'm on my way to go pick up dinner for our family. And honestly, it is about almost 90 degrees where I'm at. And you might wonder, why am I wearing a sweatshirt? I've been home all day and my house is freezing just like we like it. And I didn't really think I was going to have to leave home, but I am. So now I am really gonna put this powder to the test. If I start to just break out into a sweat, and if this can hold up, we know it's worth it. We know she's good. I will report back in another couple of hours, and until then, hopefully I will be well fed, and we will see you guys in a little bit. My skin is looking pretty decent. I don't have a filter on. You can see some texture right here, and my smile lines. Honestly, this powder is doing decent. My oils are not really peeking through or anything like that. Excuse, there are so many people around me and this is making me nervous, but we're powering through. It's not really like me. So anyway, we're just gonna do it. It still has that sort of smoothing effect or blurring effect. We are doing pretty solid, and yeah, I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours. Guys, we are back. It is officially 8:45, so that means I've had it a little under 5 hours, and I think I have a good idea how I feel, just what I think overall about the powder. First, I'm gonna go off the claims, if I did not mention those earlier, but it claims to be a powder that blurs, it smooths, it reduces shine and sets makeup with light, buildable coverage, and a natural finish that stays true to you. I have to say, all of those are true. They're not making the claim that your oils won't peek through, but you can reapply and it should not, get cakey. For me, it did not oxidize. I'm gonna apply again just to see what it looks like on top of the last layer that I applied. Now, here we go. I've applied a second kind of layer just to see if it would accentuate my texture, and I have to be honest with you, this is so nice. I'm really pleasantly surprised. It does not obviously fully eliminate texture, but it definitely softens it. I have quite a bit of it, and I had quite a bit of oil peeking through on the T-zone, but honestly, without it looking so heavy, it just blurs things out. It gives me enough time to just go out to dinner, do whatever I need to do. About 3 to 4 hours, 3.5 hours, around that time is when I start to see some oils peek through. I think that's awesome. And for the price point, it's $30. I just know of so many other compacts that make the same claims and are way more expensive. So I would recommend that. I think it's a really, really good product. And yeah, I'm gonna keep using it. So thank you, Crystal, for, requesting it. I wouldn't have known, because there's just so many releases, but thank you so much. And I do plan on doing more giveaways my hand got tired, in the near future. Yeah, I just wanna be as engaged and as present as possible with my channel. It's not always easy, but those that follow me and have, kind of stayed with me, I wanna say thank you. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you are notified of every single video I post. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.